Alright, I know this video is starting off a little emotionally charged, but every single time I log into my freaking Xbox, it feels like Xbox is trying to extract every freaking dollar I own. But there might be hope, and the reason why I say that, Xbox has taken a couple different steps and made some announcements that they see issues with how their structure is, and they understand that they're too expensive. It just seems like as time has gone on, Xbox has lost the vision of what a gamer actually is. And just in case you're wondering, Xbox, what being a gamer means to me is unicorn RGB piss absolutely everywhere, community with your friends, logging on, playing games after work or after school, jumping into a game with a story that's so immersive that you just get lost and forget about everything else in life. And just in case you don't know, most of us are broke as hell. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I believe Xbox has the opportunity to turn this around and take over the market again. But if they're to do that, they need to change a couple key things, and I wanted to share with you guys, and hopefully if Xbox sees this, make these freaking changes. That sounded so corny. Okay. We're going to proceed. And the first issue for this video is the paywall for playing online or playing games with your friends online. And if you look at PC gaming or how gaming was before the Xbox Live push or when Xbox came onto the scene, nobody had to pay for online play. And I think if Xbox walks this back, it'll give them a huge competitive market in the console space. But yeah, just treat it like a PC. Give everybody access to online play without having to pay for it. And shout out to all my PC players out there. We already know how it is. We don't have to pay for online play. Alright, this second thing is absolutely rage-inducing for me. Xbox makes all of their storage proprietary, so you can't upgrade your hard drive, you can't replace it if it fails, you are stuck with what they ship you, or you have to buy their little memory card that is expensive as hell. So Xbox, if you can, please remove any proprietary storage, give us an option like the PS5 to throw an NVMe drive into our console and upgrade the storage for cheap. In a world where Call of Duty is hundreds of gigabytes, we need all the storage we can get. Stop locking it down. And this next topic is super important to me, and the reason why is I don't think consoles should be locked down, and I don't think DRM should be placed in any console or video game. And I'm talking about the Xbox One release where you had always online, you had to sign in before you can play the console. If you didn't have Wi-Fi, you're screwed. The option that they gave you is get an Xbox 360, and that's just not gonna work. And then also, if you wanted to trade your games or let your buddy use your Call of Duty, you were screwed. You couldn't do it. You had to buy a whole new game, or they had to buy the whole new game. There was just no way to share or resell any of your video games that you owned. And speaking of that, let's go back to the days where you actually own what you buy. If I buy a console, I want it to be mine. If I buy a video game, it's mine. If I want to sell it, let me sell it. Get the hell out of the way. And before we move on, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do one of those three things, it helps support the channel, and maybe, you never know, Xbox will see this video if it gets enough traction. So now that we got that out of the way, let's move on to subscriptions. The subscriptions are just absolutely too expensive, and when you have the highest tier, it's moved up to another tier, and you lose features, or they're kind of rearranged to a point where it just doesn't make sense. Just Xbox, please stop doing that. Give us a subscription model that makes sense and is actually affordable for gamers. It sounds like we're actually going to get that, but I'm not going to hold my breath. And what happened to the days when we would launch our console and it felt like we were starting a freaking nuclear reactor? I want to go back to those days. Let's not make the experience of starting your console boring. Make every layer of the console basically catering to gamers to where we feel like we're doing something special. We are super extra, that's okay. Make the entire process extra. And then second to that, gosh, every corner of the operating system and video games, the main menus are full of advertisements. Please stop it. And for the last topic, this one really hits hard because there's a lot of studios that I've loved and grew up with that are closed. And Xbox keeps buying studios, they go through, they promise the world, and I feel like gamers are the ones that lose throughout this entire process. So Xbox, if you're gonna go through and buy a studio, leave the creative freedom with that studio. You bought them for a reason. Stop buying them and shutting them down and screwing everybody over. So I know this video was a little emotionally charged, I said that at the beginning, but this means a lot to me. Xbox, please listen, please take note. And to summarize, it's too expensive. You're trying to extract as many funds as you can from people. Every corner of the experience is not better than playing games on a PC. And that's really your target audience. You want to be better than PC, you want the experience to be easy. And I think with the new leadership that is running Xbox now, we really have the opportunity to take over the market. And that sounded really like Console Wars-esque, but I truly just want competition in the market. Like, Xbox used to be a dominating force, and now Xbox just sucks. There's way better options out there, and I want to get back to the days where there's more competition. There's more people pushing each other to be better, and Sony just dominates. Nintendo dominates. Xbox, you're in the background, in the back seat. You're not even anywhere near anybody else. So please take this advice and make the experience better for your customers. If you agree, let me know down below. Send Xbox a message in the comment section. But with that being said, that's the end of today's video. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.